Welcome to Nerd Wars, and you guessed it, somehow I already got Alphacore, an independent Comicsgate comic, and I'm like, I got this too soon, rather than I don't think I'm ever getting it. Eric July has cracked the code. He's figured out the formula. I liked it, if you can tell by me caressing it. So I got plenty of details to go into, gonna keep things spoiler free. So for everyone who just wants a rating, I give it a solid 8. Some of you might be enraged currently. An 8 for me is a very good number. And there's so much freaking potential there. By volume 3, it's probably gonna be a solid 9 easy. Great writing, amazing art. And for a third book that he got out so quickly, the art doesn't seem like it was rushed in the slightest bit. Every single panel is high quality art. The second comic book that I recently read when I was getting back into comics was Planet Hulk. Loved it, really good stuff, but some of those panels were hot garbage. Just like blurry, blobby messes. Just figure out a way to not even put that in. Like, you're lowering property values by having that in there. World War Hulk, I just shouldn't have even read. Alphacore though, I literally, like, one of the early things I did was like, I don't see a single blobby panel. Like, they even got some like kind of smaller ones, and nope, nope, still super high quality. Didn't do anything too crazy with the panel layout, but enough. And the single and the full page spreads, oh my god. You don't even need fancy little layouts and stuff when you got art looking that good. So it's like, okay, how did they get this out so quickly? Well, we got Joe Bennet as the penciler. Fantastic job. Like, ISOM was professional, but this is like professional plus. Why might that be? All right, well, we've got 5 inkers and 2 colorists. From writer to letterer, there are 10 people. Oftentimes, it's like 3 people. And having that many inkers really shows. They got out super quickly, and all the art, it has all that like really high detailed lines that help bring out like wrinkles in clothing and like muscles and stuff like that. These inkers went crazy. Like, some of my favorite art is the stuff that's got all the lines, gives things like more texture, keeps things from being so flat. I love it. I love it. There were so many fight scenes. It was great. And like straight up like superhero fight scenes. Like ISOM Volume 1, it's a lot of just like beating up security guards at a nightclub. This though is superpower fights. And you could actually follow all the panels. Sometimes fight scenes can get a little, what's happening in here and what's that? Didn't really get any of that. All the panels flowed really smoothly. I don't really know if I had any situation where I was like, what part is next? What bubble am I supposed to be reading? I didn't really ever have any of those moments. And as a somewhat new comic reader, I definitely appreciate that. And the 1-page spreads and the full spreads, I'm just going to mention again, amazing. So freaking good. Ending, great, amazing climax. Literally got chills. The final full spread, the climax, literal chills. My favorite character, a freaking side character. Chuck Dixon, bro. Chuck Dixon, bro. So my purchasing experience. Thankfully, I haven't had to deal with any purchasing problems in the books because I got on there like the first like 5 to 10 minutes. And it was usually about like 30 minutes to an hour was when the problems started. But Eric finally figured it out. I assume whoever thought of the simple solution probably got a bonus. Just add a queue. Just add a queue. Problem solved. I literally got to like wait in line. I felt like I was lined up outside the comic book shop. Waited like 5 to 10 minutes, probably closer to the 5. Got on the site, no problems, just out in like 3 minutes. First thing I noticed, slightly cheaper prices. As things scale up, love seeing those prices go down. Especially as someone who doesn't really have like the extra money to buy what's pretty much like premium comics at this point. I love supporting me some Iron Age, but things are pretty pricey. So for like the big collectors with like good solid jobs where they can just buy whatever, you know, obviously they just $1,000, give me the everything bundle. So for someone like me to see prices go down like $2, $5, I love seeing it. Definitely helps open it up to a wider audience. Shipping is still a bit high. I get it, especially on like the first book, you got screwed on shipping costs internationally. Totally get it. Those will probably come down too. But like I just went and ordered another shirt and it was like $10 for the cheapest shipping. I get it. Totally 100% get it, but as prices go down, more customers. Happy to pay a premium for quality and to support the Iron Age. As I mentioned, I was mentioning again, I felt like I got it so quickly. I saw someone in chat also being like, I can't believe I already got it. That's the biggest problem with all the Comicsgate comics. You just kind of have to hope you eventually get it. Not with a Rippaverse. I'm ready for Yaira Winter. Yaira Winter. Only like 3 tries to say that. And since they get it to you so quick, and since it's not like a crowdfunding campaign, it's a pre-order campaign that basically just turns into like an on-demand campaign. If I want more stuff, like the shirt I just bought, I can go back and get it. For me, getting like a Yaira poster before there's even a Yaira book, or I've even read ISOM #1, I'm like, how can I buy a poster for a character I don't know anything about yet? Yeah, same with like the Alphacore shirt. It's like, I haven't read Alphacore, so it's like, how can I spend like 35, 40 bucks on an Alphacore shirt? But by doing this, I can go back. I'm like, wow, I really liked Alphacore. I'm gonna go buy that Alphacore poster. I sure wish the villain on it had actually been in the book. But that aside, like I said, I really want a poster. The Ket Street one I really like, but Ket Street, I feel like it could use a slightly better catchphrase. Just, I didn't say it. Don't hate me. But the fact that if I did like it, I can go back and get those, like on demand with fast, I mean, expensive shipping, but it's very fast shipping and it gets through the warehouse quickly. It's freaking huge. It's freaking huge. I wanted to grab an image of the Yaira poster and then discovered on the first campaign there's gigantic sale on a bunch of shirts and posters. I don't think that's a mistake. I just bought 2 of the shirts, exactly proving my point. And most importantly, I can do a review and you could be like, wow, that sounds good. I want to get a copy, and you can actually get a copy. I don't have to tell you, oh, sorry, it's all sold out. You should have bought it 2 years ago. I was going to do one long full review, but I think I'm going to go ahead and stop it here. Definitely recommend getting the book. If you can afford a little extra premium to get that high quality, organic, grass-fed comic, then I definitely think you should. And then you can give it a 9.5 and come tell me how stupid I am down in the comments.
Shut up and take my money!